Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown. I'm back at the cider desk with some more Perry to try. And it's another new one from Cwm Maddoc Hollow Ash, Jeremy Harris. This is a 2022 single variety Thorn. There you go, Thorn. Very old variety. In fact, I think it says something. In fact, it said the first thing it says is a very old variety. I hadn't read that. Honest. A very old variety, 1676. Year of the Great Fire of Southwark. With a light, crisp and citrusy flavour, our Thorn Perry pears are hand-picked from a traditional orchard in Herefordshire where no chemicals are used. Made in a small batch of 100 litres from full juice using wild yeast and the pet nat method to give a natural sparkle and sweetness. Contains sulfites, 5.9%. When it says contains sulfites, I assume he means rather than naturally occurring sulfites, which you'll get with fermentation. It'll add a very small amount at the beginning, very small amount, just enough to get rid of any bad microfauna, if you like, which are very sensitive to sulfites, like 50 parts per million or something like that, will do the job. But the wild yeast are tougher. It doesn't affect them, so it gets rid of what you don't want, but keeps what you do want. It's very small amounts. So, you know, been doing it since the Roman times, people. Since the Roman times. So, yeah, been around since the 17th century. And the first examples I had from this, I think, were from Greg's Pit. And I got a box of stills Perry, which I was selling on a market. And the acidity was massive. It was super bright in acid, massively acid. I don't know if it's just that batch. I mean, it must be quite an acid varietal, the amount of acid we got in it. But I've had others which have been a lot lower acid. So I assumed it was a very acid varietal, but I think James at Greg's Pit uses the Thorn to make like a champagne method, which makes sense with its high acidity because the grapes which are used for making champagne quite high acid. When they go flat, if you drink a flat champagne, it tastes rubbish. It's quite acid and bland. It's not very interesting. But when you add sparkle, it makes it much more interesting. Not that Thorn is uninteresting; it's very interesting. However, something with acidity is often what you need if you want to make something which is fizzy. So let's pour it out. Pet nat, some nice bubbles. That's good. We know when you're guesstimating, as Jeremy is, you know quite how much it's going to ferment, particularly with Perry, where it's got sorbitol, which is non-fermentable. So when you measure the sugar, the sorbitol shows up as sugar, but you don't know how much is fermentable, how much is non-fermentable. So it can be a bit of a gamble. Some people are very good at it, and Martin House in particular seems to get it right every time. I'm not sure how he does it, but he does. So that's got a greenish hue to it. That's gone from gold into kind of like slight lime lemon water colour. Slight haze to it because it's unfiltered. Let's have a sniff. Oh, what a great nose. Lovely. It's floral, it's gentle, there's pear in there. Hint of pear drop, maybe just a hint. Yeah, the floral, it's delicate and lovely. It's like floral. That's the thing that makes me want to say it. It smells sort of floral with the pear character there as well. Delicate but lovely, inviting. Yeah, my mouth's watering. What did I say? It was 5.9. Okay, let's try it. Great bubbles. And yeah, there's that acidity. It's there. It's like a strong citric acid characteristic. Beautiful soft sweet pear in the centre. Now I'm getting mainly acid. There's some residual sugar in this sorbitol. Not loads, just a bit, which is brilliant. Offsets that acidity brilliantly. This is nice. The bubbles are fab. You don't want any more than that. Any more would be too much. Yeah, you get that hint of sorbitol, and the acidity kicks in, makes your mouth water right here. It's got minerality in there, a bit of pear skin character as well. It's quite pure. I mean, I don't want to throw loads of descriptors at you because I don't have loads, but what's there is fab. You don't have to have loads of descriptors. It's not that important. It's not that important. As long as what's there works together. 4 things, 5 things, you don't need more than that. It's like Italian food versus French food. With French food, it's like a chemistry lesson cooking a French dish. 9 times out of 10, I prefer Italian food, where there's maybe 4 ingredients, but they're 4 excellent ingredients. And you taste all 4 of them, and it's a really delicious meal. That's the kind of thing I'm getting with this. It's subtle. I don't want to say simple, because that undermines the quality of it, I think. But, man, the few things it's got going are working really well and in balance. I really like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sweet, then sour. Brilliant. Brilliant. Somebody likes like a Prosecco or something like that. Give them this. It'll blow any Prosecco out of the water. Any Prosecco out of the water. They'll never want to have Prosecco again. They'll just want to have delicious perry like this. Because it's absolutely delicious. It's fab. It's fab. Thank you, Jeremy. I've started calling you Jeremy. I don't know why. I hope it's not too informal. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I've got about, I don't know, I've got a few of these on the website. Not loads. Don't think they're up there yet. But they'll be up there very soon. And I'd like to raise a glass to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me at the Cider Desk. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.